Hey dolls, so I am back. So this is going to be a video on this hair. If you want to know where this wig is from and see me style it and everything like that, then keep on watching. Okay dolls, so this wig is from Tinashe hair. This is the bag that the wig came in. And then we have a bonnet, I believe, in here. And then we also have some wig caps. We have a rat tail comb. We have an edge brush. And we have some hair clips and some lashes. Really cute, dramatic lashes. Okay, so that's everything that came in the bag. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with this hair, but then it was kind of giving like one side is a little bit longer than the other. I wanted to kind of do a ponytail in the center, but I would have had to cut one side to make it even. So then I'm like, okay, a side part, or you know, it was more so giving a side part. So I did a side part, but then I did a little swoop with it just to change it up a bit instead of just doing it to the side. And yeah, I think it turned out real cute. Like, it was not given at first, and the wig is not like down as snug as it could be, but it still works out fine. So yeah, this is the hair. If y'all have questions, leave them down below. Stay tuned to watch me do this wig, and stay tuned for the outro. So yeah. Okay dolls, so this is how the wig looks whenever I'm just putting it on, and then I'm gonna go in and cut off the excess lace. I did bleach the knots and also pluck this wig. And like I was saying in the video, I was wanting to do like a little ponytail in the center, but then I realized that the wig is a little bit longer on one side, so that would look funny with pulling it back in a ponytail. So I think with the way that the wig is cut, it looks best with some type of side part. So I decided to just go in and do a little swoop on the side. And I did it glueless because y'all know that's what I've been doing lately. So yeah, you can glue it down if that's what you want to do. And this is how the hair is looking. So I'm going to go in and start to part it off and just start to shape the hair how I want it to go and just map out the parting. So you could definitely do this on your mannequin so that you can see better, especially if you are a beginner. But this is pretty easy. I just did kind of like a curved part and then a part across the back for the swoop section. And as you can see, it is really bulky to start off with because I have not hot combed the hair or anything to start training it. Definitely to get it super flat, you can go in sections like I normally show y'all, but I was trying to do it like a really, you know, more simple, easy way to actually do this. And everyone has hairspray, so I decided to just use hairspray to go ahead and flatten out the hair to my liking instead of using like my edge stick or the wax stick or whatever. So I'm just perfecting the part a little bit more, and then I'm just going to clip the hair off. That is going to be for the actual swoop section, and you can see I already went in and sprayed it a little bit, and then I'm just going over and flat ironing the front section because I had already flat ironed the rest of the hair where the tracks are, but I had not flat ironed the area where the actual closure is at. So you can see here I'm going in with the hot comb to just lay the swoop area down, and then I'm also going to start pressing the hair going backwards as well. And with the hairspray, it just helps it to lay flatter a lot faster versus, you know, whenever you don't have any product on the hair whatsoever. You can already see that it is getting flatter. And also I didn't have the wig pulled down all the way, so you will see it's going to get flatter whenever I do go in and adjust the wig. So I did also spray a bit of hairspray on the swoop section, and then I'm just going to start to swoop it into place. This is so easy. Like, doing a swoop is like nothing to me because I used to wear a swoop all the time. But to get it to hold in place, just spray a little bit of hairspray. And although I did use the Got to Be Glued, I can go in and kind of just comb it out if I want to do a different kind of style with it because I didn't spray a whole lot. Like, it's not hard and super crunchy. It's just enough to give it a hold, you know, like a holding spray. So yeah, now I'm going to go in and start to define the part out, and I'm just going to go in with some concealer. You can go in and pluck this section a little bit if you want your part to be a little bit wider, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple, so I'm just going in with some concealer or like a cream foundation. I think I was using my Ruby Kisses. So yeah, this is actually like a cream foundation, not a concealer, but I guess you could use it for either one. So yeah, I'm just going to do that, and then now I'm going to go ahead and part down a section to do a little bit of baby hairs. Well, it's just one baby hair, okay? So I'm just going to part this little section out, and then I'm going to go in and trim it down, curl it, and swoop it into place. And there is like a little tab on the side, if you can see that, like where the end of the closure is at, but I couldn't really cut that because that's where the hair is at. So yeah, I'm just going to go in and curl it, and then I will swoop it into place, and you will see how I will hide that little tab a little bit later because I did not use any glue or anything to tack this wig into place. It is basically just sitting on my head as a glueless type of wig. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this part down, and since I wanted it to kind of be swooped behind my ear as well, if you want to just pull it to the front like how it is here, then you don't really have to worry about hiding it. But I'm just going to swoop the hair behind my ear, and you can definitely see that little tab there. And basically, to cover it up, all you want to do is use an eyeshadow that is similar to the color of the hair. This hair is like a 1B black type of color, so I'm just using a black eyeshadow and patting that on. And then I'm also going to go ahead and cover up the lace on the front area so that it blends into my skin better. And yeah, I have all of the products listed in my Amazon store that I'm always using. And now I'm just adjusting the wig, pulling it down, and this is going to help to take away that bump that you were seeing in the back. So this is how the back of the wig looks. And yeah, this is the completed look of the hair. Really simple and easy. Stay tuned for the outro. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look of the hair. I do really like the cut because I didn't have to go in and cut anything myself. One side is a bit longer than the other side, so if you can see, this side does come down longer. So it gives like an asymmetrical kind of vibe, but I think it's really cute. And yeah, if you have questions, leave them down below. Bye, dolls.